Good morning. Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. So last night in my, this is day 6 of promises. Last night in my in-person classes, I had this whole massive memory of a big chunk of movements that we used to do. I don't even know when we used to do it, way back, way back in this yoga journey together. And so I know, Caroline, you don't have a wall in your room, so you might need a stick, like a sweeping brush or something, or otherwise just use the wall. I'm going to use a stick so I can stand in the middle rather than to the edges. And so come rest into your child's pose, and we're going to really deepen into our side body. Come. Have your tins handy because we're going to use those as well. So come into your child's pose. Arms are long and out. And just find your breath. So I have my knees slightly wide so I can really squeeze down or squinch down and find length in my arms. As always, listen to your knees. And just find your ground, this moment in your body. So walk your hands over towards the left. So it's the right arm that's important. So find the place where you go, oh, that's a great place for my right arm. And then just create the scaffolding with your left. Left hand is not so important in this pose. And just breathe into that whole right side of your ribs. And I'm going to imagine that my right sit bone is lengthening away from or towards my right heel. Really deepen into the breath. Nice, come back to center and then walk over towards the right. Find the place for the left arm and then just create the scaffolding with the right. Right hand, doesn't really matter where it goes. It's a support to create the scaffolding. Nice, come back to center. Pull hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes under, pull back into your downward dog. And just create length and space backwards through your legs, through your arms. Bend your knees, really stretch your hips backwards, and then slowly lengthen through your legs. Bend your knees, lengthen through your spine, and slowly lengthen your legs. Nice. So bend your right knee, lean into the left side of your body.
Bend your left knee, lean into the right side of your body. So you're trying to find the side of your waist, the side of your rib cage. So before we moved our arms from left to right, now we're dropping our hips from left to right. And that's going to give us that same feeling of, oh, there's my ribs. Oh, so there's my ribs. And just finding that as you rock your bum one way and then rock your bum the other way. Nice. Drop down, knees wide, come rest into your child's pose. Breath is in your belly, widening in. Oh, welcome, Suzanne. Welcome back. So widening into the back of your body, dropping your breath deep into your belly. Super. So come to your hands and knees and bring your right foot out to the side. So straight out to the side with the right foot. Grab your tin and hold your tin in your right hand. So your right hand is resting on the floor, holding onto your tin. Pull your right elbow back into lawnmower. And then bring your hand to the floor, or knuckles to the floor. Right elbow back, lawnmower. Floor. Lawnmower. Floor. Change hands. Right hand to the floor. Bring the weight to your left hand. Lawnmower. Floor. Lawnmower. Floor. Lawnmower. Floor. Nice. Change again. Hold the weight on your right hand. Pull your elbow back. Turn your chest towards the right. And so stay here with the weight resting on your chest, or see what it's like to reach your weight straight up towards the ceiling. Widen through your chest. How do you really open into the wide of you? Expand your chest. And now bend your right elbow and dive your right hand under your left armpit, and then come back into lawnmower. Under your right armpit, you're reaching as far as you can. Put it back one more time. Under your armpit. And put it back. Nice. Change sides. Both hands to the floor. Bring your left foot out to the side. Left hand weight. Lawnmower. Floor. Lawnmower. Floor. Lawnmower. Floor. Other side. Weight in your right hand. Lawnmower. That's a really cool feeling. Lawnmower. One more time. Lawnmower. Cool. Back to the left hand. Pull it back. Maybe stay here. Your chest has turned. Your weight is resting on the front of your chest. Or extend your left hand up towards the ceiling. So always when you start to extend your arm, you could be more into the nerve territory of the arm. Whereas keeping the elbow bent, we actually, weirdly and strangely, you can stay just in the mobility and not so much the nerve. So just find what you want to do. Elbow bent or arm straight, and find really deep, open, wide through your body. Nice. Bend your elbow, hand to the floor. Sit your bum back, bring your elbows to the floor, and then just roll your wrists into circles. And then roll in the other direction. Open your fingers wide. Make fists. Oh, I was telling the Tuesday night class, I bought the most amazing thing. So you know, salmon fishermen, they stand with, are they called galoshes? They're a pair of Wellingtons that are just a full body Wellington. So they're Wellingtons that are attached to a pair of dungarees that are waterproof. Sit your bum back, just check out your knees and just roll your shoulders. And so I got a pair of full body Wellingtons. They're so sweet. And so, because where I go swimming in the morning, where I dip in my river, it's all just trees. They've all the trees has fallen down into it from the storm. Roll your shoulders in the other direction. So I started the day before yesterday chopping with these big choppers and my galoshes. Oh, it was so wonderful. Like I was up as far as my waist in water for like half an hour. And it was just fine. It was very warm, not cold.
So wonderful. Yeah, so just to say, I highly recommend them. Oh, such fun.
So great. So bring your feet to the floor and just pause in a forward fold. So either folding with your hands near your feet or elbows on your knees. And just really let your head drop. Let a sense of deep softening through the back of your body. Nice. Then come all the way up to stand.
Super. So we're going to do one sun salutation, and then we're going to do the side body stuff, which is very cool. So reach your arms wide, bring your palms together, reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down, hands to the floor, forehead to your knees, hands to your shins, lift your chest, arch your back, look forward. Hands to the floor, step your right foot back, pause, leaning into your hips. That back leg is really straightening. So turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle, bring your left elbow to your left knee, and then reach your right hand forward through the front of your mat till your arm is beside your cheek. And now open your chest towards the right. So now I'm in a side angle. Push down into that right foot. Really bend your left knee more as you reach deeply up into your fingers as you lengthen. Those of you who were in my strong class last night, you're probably feeling it in your legs. I know I am. All that leg stuff we did. Epic. Oh my God. Drop your hand to the floor. Drop your back knee. Bring both knees together. Sit your bum back into a long child's pose. So really feel that bum moving back, lengthening, pulling through the arms. Nice. Rock forward. Bring your belly to the floor. Squeeze your bum, lengthen through your legs. Reach your fingers back. Rise through your chest. Breathing. Nice. Hands to the floor. Push back. Downward dog. Lengthen back through your legs. Reach your right foot up towards the ceiling and then step your right foot forward between your hands. Whatever way you do, hop, skip, jump, step your foot forward. Turn your back foot 45-degree angle. Right elbow, right knee. Glide your left hand forward beside your cheek. Turn your chest towards the left. Extended side angle on the left side. Front knee is deeply bending. Arm is finding length from the baby toe side of your leg, of your foot, all the way into your fingertips. Sweep your left hand down to your left thigh, and then reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. Again, side bending through the right side now. So there's a coordination, there's squeezing on the left as you lengthen through the right. Bring your right elbow down, reach your left arm over, both hands to the floor, step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Slowly rolling up. Wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Find your ground. Fix your hair. Reach your arms wide, palms come together, reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest, look forward. Hands to the floor, step your left foot back. Pause in your lunge. Turn your back foot 45-degree angle, right elbow, right knee. Glide your left hand forward, turn your chest towards the left. Side angle through the left side of your body. Find the length, reach more and more through your fingers as you push deeply into the baby toe side of your foot. Nice, drop your hand down. Just drop your knee, drop your other knee. Sit your bum back into a long child's pose. So you're trying to create a length. So you glue your hands to the floor and then you pull your sit bones backwards towards your heels.
Nice. Rock forward, come to the floor, reach your fingers back, rise. Squeeze through your bum, lift through your toes. Nice. So I'm going to do a little bit of work here just because we're here and it'll teach us something that I'd love to bring through. So bend your elbows and bring your head to rest on the back of your hands. And then, so the idea of this is that you give length importance, not height. So reach through your right leg, let your right leg get longer, 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 longer. And so length is important. And then with that length, how do you lift the length? So you keep the length on. Length is the most important feeling. Lifting the length. Nice. Lower down. Relax. Lengthen through the left leg. Length is the most important thing. You're creating length through the inner thighs, the outer thighs, front of your thigh, back into the toes, your calves. And then how do you keep all those lengths happening and lift your leg? And lower down. Nice. Again. Lengthen through the right side, the right leg. Focus on length. Slowly let that length lift. But lifting, if it lifts 1 centimeter, that's perfect. Length is the most important thing. And down. One more time. Lengthen through your left leg. Length is the most important. And then lifting your leg. And lowering down. Cool. Push back. Push all the way back, downward dog. So that idea of length, we're going to weave it into promises. So just pull your heels down. Stretch your left foot up towards the ceiling. Step your left foot forward, or whatever way you do. Turn your back foot 45-degree angle. Left elbow, left knee. Glide your right hand forward beside your ear. Turn your chest towards the right. Extended side angle through the right side. Find your breath. Push down into the baby toe side of your foot as you reach deeply through your fingers. Nice. Sweep your right hand down to your right thigh and then reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Side bending through the left side of your body. Nice. Elbow to your knee, sweep your right hand down, turn your back foot, step forward. Forehead to your knee, slowly rolling up, reaching up through palms, come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. So have one of your weights handy. And you're going to stand beside the wall. I'm going to stand with my stick. So you're going to have your wall on your left-hand side. And so always when I do this, so if I'm near the wall, I can move away from the wall. You kind of find your sweet spot. So no matter what you think, there's always like, oh, I'm going to move a little bit further away. I'm going to move a little bit closer. So let yourself do that. So bring your right hand to bend your right elbow, reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. And then lean your right hand towards the wall. And as you do that, let your right hips move away from the wall. And then pull your right elbow down. And as you do that, let your hips move towards the wall. Right hand up, lean towards the wall. Right elbow down, pull it down towards your hip. Right hand up, lean towards the wall. Right elbow down. Nice. Next time we're going to hold it. And so as I reach towards the wall, I even straighten the lower arm because that's going to actually give me a little bit more push into my hips. So as I reach with my right arm, I push with my left a little bit. And then I deepen my breath into that whole right side of my body. Nice. Come all the way back. Pause. Change sides. So bring your stick or your wall to your right hand side. Bend your left elbow, reach your left hand up, and then lean your left hand towards the wall. So if this was the wall, I'd be way too close.
So I want to move so that I'm only hitting the wall at the end of my range. Bend your elbow, pull your elbow down, and as you pull your elbow down, your hips move towards the wall. Reach your left hand up, lean towards the wall with your hands, hips move away. Pull your elbow down, elbow moves towards the wall. No, knee, little hips move towards the wall. One more time and pause. And I'm going to push a little bit into the right hand as I reach through the left. My hips are moving deeply away from the wall. Have a sense of breath. Nice. Come all the way back. Pause. Wow. So cool. One more version of this. So, left hand wall, and then you're going to reach your right hand across and over towards the wall. And then as you come back, lift your right knee up and touch your right knee and your right elbow together. And then as you bring your foot to the floor, bring your foot behind your left foot and then reach towards the wall. Elbow to your knee, knee to your elbow on the right. So you need loads of balance for this. Bring your right foot behind the left and reach towards the wall. Nice, one more time. Elbow to your knee, knee to your elbow. Foot behind, reach towards the wall. Super cool. God, I love these. I'm trying to remember what it was. I wonder what one we did this and it wasn't glide. Maybe it was glide. No, I think it was just before glide. Empower. No idea. So, right hand to the wall. Draw your left hand over towards the wall. And then bring your left elbow, left knee to touch. And as you bring your foot down, sweep it behind the right foot and then reach towards the wall. And so my weight is more or less staying in the elbow to your knee, knee to your elbow, is staying in the right foot because I'm on the blade of my left foot. So it's really not taking weight. It's just more, I'm creating more of a side bend in my body because the whole left side is swung towards the right. One more time, elbow to your knee, knee to your elbow, foot behind you, reach. Oh, awesome. We didn't use the weights. I thought I would. We'll do it tomorrow. I have a plan for weights and the side body. So nice. So just sitting on the floor, roll your belly, big circle. Deep circle. And then circle in the other direction. Twist gently, steadily towards the right. Today was the first day that I was down in the river with no lights. I could dip in my little pond, the little bit that's not full of trees. It was really beautiful. And then the other side, twist towards the left. Nice. So come into the offering. So sit on your chair, put a block underneath your bum as you wish. Palms come to rest in front of your heart. And just feel your body. Like, how am I? Deeply. If I was an animal, right now, what animal would I be? Those of you who train, loads of you have trained with me in Cranio, and so that's one of my favorite questions. And I would have gotten it from one of you that I trained with. So thank you, Catherine, for that question. I love it. What kind of animal would you be? Nice. So bring your thumb and forefinger to touch and reach wide, extending outwards. Bring the backs of your hands together. Scoop towards your heart and rise as you reach forward. So I'm really exaggerating the movement of my spine. Thumb and forefinger touch, arms go backwards, round, scoop towards your belly, offer from your belly. Thumb and forefinger touch wide. Back of your hands come together. Scoop towards your heart. Offer. Thumb and forefinger touch. Back of your hands. Scoop towards your belly. Thumb and forefinger touch. Back of your hands. Scoop towards your heart. Forward. And again, just continue. How do you make this movement yours? So whatever version of this that you like what dance of arms, what dance of the heart would you create right now? Could be more like seaweed dancing. Could be more like country dancing. Seaweed arms, country dancing, the offering. One more time from wherever you are. Palms, hold. Feel received. Feel honored, seen, met. And then gather that in, pull that in towards you. Pause. I have my fingers on my collarbones and I can feel the tender tremulations. I wonder, is that a word? Tender tremoring of my heart beneath my fingertips. Life as it moves within me. So wonderful. So promises is a longer sequence than what we usually do. So it's around 25 minutes long or so, maybe a little bit longer. So I apologize for any of you who are on a time constraint. But I just got to do the offering. It's just such a part of this. So important. So I will see you all tomorrow. So we're going to do more side body with the stick or with the wall. And we're going to use our weights. Amazing. Thanks for joining me. Such a wonderful thing to do in a morning. Cool. Ciao. Slán slán.